all the craziest things that happening in the world. And we got younger white children that are fixing their mouth to say something disrespectful about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. I wasn't going to say nothing because I was going to let a lot of stuff slide, but I'm not in the family. But if I was in the family, the way I would read y'all entitled overbearing kids for filth is what I want to do. See, y'all think just because the world is in your favor right now that you can say and fix yourself to say, I wish the heck you would say something about a leader. Say one more thing about a leader that fought for us. Stay out of our business. I'm sick of y'all. Y'all sit there and say all this stupid stuff about people that don't have nothing to do with you because that's how y'all feel relevant. You have the audacity to sit there and fix your mouth to say anything about Martin Luther King Jr. Y'all barely know who Jesus is. Yet y'all want to jump in the group chat. Barely know how to do that right. Barely. 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 Hold on. Hold on. Because I'm just getting warmed up. What gives you the right to speak on a civil rights leader? Nah, wait. Because I about had enough with y'all snow people. I about had enough of y'all people saying stuff where your business does not belong. Don't y'all already have enough in this world? What do you want now? What do y'all want now? Y'all fix your mouth to say everything. Everything. Y'all just can't stop being Charlie King. Charlie Kirk. Whatever the hell his ugly ass name is. Dude look like a freaking cockroach with a big forehead. Looking like, who comes the Crimson Chin? What's wrong with some of y'all white people? Do y'all just want to get beat up? Do you guys just want to promote violence? Do you guys just want to end up like the folks in Minneapolis who we trying to pray for that God will oversee them, and you keep fixing your mouth to say something about Black history? This conversation was not for you. What we're not going to do in 2026 is talk about any civil rights leaders that didn't have nothing to do with you. You're palm colored. Stay out of the conversation. Don't ever in your freaking life, with all your privileges and your fake 700 credit score, ever fix your mouth to say anything about Martin King Jr. You know, the one that actually fought for us. He didn't fight for you guys. Because you guys already had civil rights for you. I mean, not even civil rights. You already had rights because everything was white only. Do you really want me to come for you? What gives you the right to tell people that there was FBI tapes of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. having 40 plus women? You guys are not about to sit there and talk about this man like that when you have a president that have great young kids and is on the Epstein file list who they're trying to remove right now. You're not going to do it. Not while he's got 2 children still alive. I wish the heck you would fix your mouth to say something stupid. Why don't you go to Iyanla Vanzant and fix your life before somebody fix your face? Because who the hell are you to sit there and talk about somebody like that? Y'all barely know the promises of the Lord. You barely know the commandments of Jesus Christ, let alone to fix your mouth to say something about a Black leader that didn't do anything for you in the first place because it had nothing to do with you in the first place. Of course, you're going to believe what the, FBI says, because what they're not going to tell the truth about is how FBI was getting paid to get rid of us, to exterminate us. Y'all ain't going to talk about that. You guys are not going to deal with the fact that the FBI was the reason why a lot of the buildings were going down, why a lot of the bombings were happening. That's the reason why they used to call Birmingham Bombingham. You didn't know that because you sat there and fixed your face to say something. I am tired of clear white people. I really am. Not the ones that I went to school with, not the ones that I hang out with, not the ones that are at my uncle's church. I'm tired of you racist, clear people who have the nerve to fix your mouth to say anything about a civil rights leader. They didn't fight for you, so shut up. Stop joining the group chat because you feel like you're relevant enough to speak on somebody. You wouldn't know what an affair is until you look at Hollywood having all them actual diseases with everybody. Shut your mouth and keep it moving. This is not your conversation. I'm going to treat you like my mother used to treat me. This is grown people's business. You do not have a right to speak at all on black people's problems at all. The moment that you get black skin, that's when you can talk about it. That ain't your business. First, the black bitch that was on TikTok had the nerve to fix her mouth to say something stupid about him. Now your ass is going to say something about Martin Luther King Jr. You're an idiot. You're a dumbass. And I hope to God you reap the benefits of what you said, because you don't know nothing. You don't know nothing. Who gives you the right to speak on somebody? Are you freaking kidding me right now? So you gonna waste people's airtime to sit there and say something that you wasn't even invited to the tea party for, sir. You guys barely know how to get rights from England. Let's talk about it. Talking about some stuff. Let's talk about y'all's history, shall we? Y'all still need Mother England. Y'all still need Queen Elizabeth, and she's dead. And King Arthur, or whoever you want to talk about. King, not Arthur, that's somebody else. King Charles. And he ain't gonna sponsor it because he don't care about Americans like that. He don't. But you would fix your mouth to say something about Martin Luther King Jr. just to make yourself relevant, and then have the nerve to sit there and make a TikTok video about it. You people, heavy on the you people, make my stomach burn so bad. I wish to God I did not have stomach ulcers. That is the reason why we can't stand some of y'all. You guys are the same people that get in my comments and sit there and say that Renee Good's life was justified because she blocked an ICE agent. You people are stupid. Who is feeding y'all stuff? What do y'all drink? Yoo-hoo all day long? Are you out of your damn mind to even fix your mouth to say such stupid, ridiculous stuff all the time? Get the hell off the gram. You guys are the reason why the algorithm is so fucked up right now, because you don't know where to shut up. Shut the fuck up. This is not your conversation. You didn't lose your life. You didn't lose a wife. You didn't lose a son. You didn't lose none of that. You're not the one that's sitting here literally only with a brother left. That's Bernice King. That's what's going on. So don't ever fix your mouth to say anything about a civil rights leader when you wasn't even invited to the group chat, Mr. Big Nose. Yeah, I'm ready to be a bully because y'all get on my damn nerves. Y'all the same ratchet, nasty, snow roach diet mail packets that have the audacity to say some stupid shit about civil rights leaders. Read your books and actually pay attention in class instead of smoking weed and getting high all day. Because that's what some of y'all do. Think I know. I grew up here. Don't play shit with me. I grew up here. Always fixing your mouth to say some stuff. Always. Always. Always fixing your mouth to say something. Always. Always. Always fixing your mouth to say something. And y'all about got on my nerves. I'm tired of you Trump supporters saying stuff about black people. It ain't got nothing to do with you. Stay your ass out the group chat. Wasn't nobody talking to you. We was talking amongst black people. That ain't your conversation. Talking about he was one of the worst. Who else is one of the worst? Nixon was better than Trump at this point. Do you really want us to go through it? At least Nixon didn't bomb his own allies, Mr. I can't trust NATO, because he was too stupid to sit there and read a damn book. Didn't even realize he was the president of Puerto Rico. That's y'all's president that y'all worship and glorify. He sent a present to Nigeria because there was a hit on Christians. There's been hits on Muslims more than Christians. Stop acting dumb. And then you guys fix your mouth to say anything about a civil rights leader that fought to expose the system. That's why he died. Don't you ever make a statement about a black leader until you have the facts, you retarded, illiterate white guy. Don't you ever fix your mouth to say anything about Martin Luther King Jr. until you talk about Donald Trump's retarded orange ass. Don't you ever even fix your mouth to talk about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. III's dad. Don't do it. Did nobody ask you for the chat? Did nobody ask you for your opinion? Your opinion is invalid. Don't ever thumb yourself into this conversation ever again. It's bad enough that black people can't even get access to rights in this country, and y'all still keep fixing your mouth to say something. Say one more thing about black people, and I promise you, y'all gonna end up like Minneapolis. Keep it up, because God is coming back, bro, and y'all gonna be the first one in hell. Stop. If it ain't y'all saying stupid stuff at these Pentecostal churches and these apostolic churches and got the nerve to sit there and assume that we're not saved, let's talk about it. Because I'm sick of y'all. Stop asking people who have the Holy Ghost that aren't saved. We're saved. We don't need your thump of approval just because you're white. Stay out the chat. Didn't nobody ask you? I am tired of white people disintegrating black history like it's something that you belong in. This was never your conversation. I'm not racist. I'm not prejudiced. I'm just stating the facts that happen in the United States. You have no right to sit there and take people through all these unnecessary changes just because you have privileges and you're mad because you didn't get a turkey sandwich. Because that's really all the problem is with some of y'all. Get you some fucking food and shut the fuck up. Always fixing your mouth to say something stupid about a leader that didn't have nothing to do with you in the first place. You didn't grow up in the 60s. You didn't grow up in the 50s. So shut your shit up. You have never gone through anything to sit there and even fix your mouth to talk about anything like that. Shut the fuck up. That's what you need to do. Shut the entire fuck up. Take your ass and shut it up. Seriously, because it's stupid. Stop, lady. Stop. You actually think that we give a shit about what y'all think about? We really don't care. We the ones over here trying to rest in peace while y'all getting bombed in the street. What are y'all doing correctly? Because guess who you voted for? People to get rid of immigrants, and they're not getting rid of immigrants. They're getting rid of y'all asses. Now you know what it feels like to be exterminated. And I hate that it's happening this way because it doesn't need to happen this way. Not at all. Because honestly, God can control what happens to you guys. But to fix your mouth and to say anything stupid and remotely insulting to a leader that did the best he could and didn't have a lot of choices or a lot to say because of the color of his skin. That's the reason why he had the I Have a Dream speech. Because he wanted his kids one day to be judged by the content of their character and not the color of their skin. Maybe you should read his speech instead of just reading what the FBI said about him. Because y'all don't know what y'all talking about. I wish the hell y'all would jump in the chat one more time. Try us, please, because we're ready to have a Alabama brawl. Please come for us. Please come for us. Because we're ready to go to jail. Y'all are stupid. You fix your mouth to say something about something that has nothing to do with you, and you wonder why you people are coming to me in the freaking nursing home looking like this. When are y'all going to learn to shut the fuck up and stop jumping in the chat that don't belong to you? It's bad enough we can't stop the police from shooting us. It's bad enough that we can't even get the right person to vote for us. And then you got our own people turning on us to justify your agenda. And here you go. Eat sand. for the rest of you people. And the people that keep coming in the comments when I say pray for what happened in Minneapolis, you better hope it doesn't happen to your house, since you're so illiterate and don't know what to do, because y'all watch the news so much they give you false narratives, because y'all can't think for yourself, you ugly motherfuckers. Get on my everlasting nerves. You ugly white people that fix your mouth. I'm not talking about the white people that follow me. I'm talking about the white people that fix their mouth to say anything about America, about us. We have had it harder than any other people. Yes, the Native Americans had it hard. But what you don't know, black people are Native Americans. Debunk that right now. That's the reason why you don't think we were worth getting reparations. We were here first. Not the people that look like they're Hispanic. Not the people that just grow their hair long. We were here first. Native Americans were black people. They were not these beige-looking folk that just had this light skin. They looked like me and darker. That was Native American people. While y'all sitting there just justifying, half of those folks that are on those reservoirs are not even native. Those are Mexican people. And you got white people growing their hair out talking about, I'm 1/4 Indian. No, you're not. You just grew your hair just to justify something so you can get some stuff. Meanwhile, the actual Native American people who are struggling, that are not on those reservoirs. They're not. They're not on those, places. I'm not going to come for the Native American people until they talk about the fact that we are Native. It's not just black people. All of us are Native. We are, because we were here first. There were black people before Christopher Columbus. Like, stop acting like it was just the Wampanoag Indians. All of us was here first. It's not just those people that are in Wyoming that's on those plantations or whatever, or U.S. reserve stuff. We can't even get our rights, and you guys give folks that don't even look like Indians more rights than actual Indian people. We've been asking for reparations for years because of the stuff that y'all did to us. That wasn't Martin Luther King's fault. That was the government's fault. That was FBI. That was all of you guys. And you have the audacity to sit here and fix your mouth to talk about black leaders just because you feel like you're relevant right now. You're ugly. And then you vote for a man that barely knows how to write. I would have rather had Bush back in office than this orange potato sack that you call yourself a president, bro. You guys hated Obama so bad that you rather have a first lady that used to be an ex-prostitute. That's what y'all wanted in America. Prostitutes can make it to the White House now. Women don't even have to have value. That's what y'all think. Because y'all hate black people so bad. Y'all talk about, Jasmine Crockett being this, an illiterate person and gangsta boo. I wish the heck the Trump administration would actually have the heart to go in the street. No, because y'all talk so much shit. Go in the street with us then. And fix your mouth to say something. I guarantee you every last one of your cabinet would lose their life. Because you wouldn't stand a chance versus ICE. Because they would kill y'all first. Unalived. Allegedly. Why do you think what's her name was the first to go? Because they wanted to set the record straight. They don't like any of you guys. And now y'all scared and still want to be racist. And they killed one of you. Renee Good was white. She wasn't black. She was white. She was a white woman. And then you guys have the nerve to sit there and say, we don't feel sorry for a queer white woman. Really? She was white before she was queer. We already know how y'all feel about Keith Porter because you barely like our asses anyway. But your own people, you guys don't know who you want. Just like Prince said, you don't even know if you want a leader or not. You guys are really stupid to sit there and fix your mouth to jump into a conversation that didn't belong to you anyway. You're not a person of color. Just like the NAACP, pretty much. Still jumping into conversations that don't even belong to you. This is about us. This ain't got nothing to do with you. You guys have always had rights. Always. Stop trying to educate us about our people. That's our job. We are the ones that have the right to talk about our history. This is our life. We're the one affected by your consequences and the stuff that y'all do by closing, and then have the nerve to fix your mouth and say black people are prejudiced and racist. We would have a right to be, because I don't deny access to housing and education and churches and all the horrendous things that you guys have done in this country, yet you fix your mouth to say something about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And this has been another episode of SMS News Channel. And the next time y'all got something to say, I'm going to go live, because y'all need to be exposed for the hideous people that you are. Until next time.